Next is the JICAR committee recommendation of the implementation. Over the period after the First War, the motor vehicles using the roads increased. This demanded a better road network which can carry a mixed traffic conditions. After the First World War, there is a increase in the motor vehicles, okay, through the road medium. So because of that, we needed a better road network, so which can carry a mixed traffic conditions. For that only, government had recommended JICAR committee to study the situation and to recommend suitable measures for improvement in road. That has been given in the year 1927, and the report was submitted in 1928 with the following recommendations. Okay, the first recommendation is the road development in the country should be considered as a national interest. What they have given the recommendation, the road development in the country should be considered as a national development. Means if the road develops, means it will again directly to the development of the nations. As a provincial and local government do not have the financial and technical capacity for the road development, as because the local government do not have the financial fund for the development of roads. So I will take an example here. So what happens is, nowadays our metros are developing and our road highways are developing. These highways, how the fund is going to be collected for the work is, I will take example of these metros. Okay, this metro system is developing in the country. The fund is not given by the central government or government of India, but there may be some sharing will be there for the funding, but this system has been supported by various countries. The countries are going to be invest in the system, and they will do a bond between the government and the company which is going to be funding, and up to certain years they will, whatever the benefits they will get, they will collect it, and based on that this work has been carried out. But the main funding has been done by the other bodies, other companies from the, maybe from the Indian itself, or maybe abroad, various companies. These companies are doing the finance to these metros. Similarly, you can consider the national highways. The national highways, moreover, not built by the government, isn't it? This can again, for them also, one different companies are there. These companies what invest for the roads, and they will do a bond agreement between the government, state government, and central government, that for so many years whatever the toll will be collecting, that they are going to be take it. So this is for around 20 to 30 years. So whatever NH4 what we are using now in this Pune Bangalore road, this again, it is not yet been hand over to the government. It is under the those finance funding company. It is handling now also. Okay. So after completion of 20 to 30 years, this has been transferred to the government. Okay, and whatever the road taxes we are collecting, that we are using for the development of the roads. And also the maintenance also has been done by the company itself. Okay, the extra tax to be levied from the road users as a fund to develop road. A semi-official technical body has to be formed to collect and pool technical know-how from various parts of the country, and to act as a advisory body on various aspects of the roads. A research organization should be instituted at a national level to carry out research and development work, and should be available for the consultation. Means again, they have recommended that even research organization should be there at national level to carry out the research on the road works and the development of the road works. and also for the consumption of those works. These are what the recommendation has been given by the JICAR committee in the year 1928. Correct. So out of which what are the implementation has been done, those we will study here. Implementation is a majority of recommendations were accepted by the government implemented by the JICAR committee. Some of the technical bodies were formed as such as Central Research Fund CRF. In CRF, it was formed in the 1st March 1929. The consumers of petrol were charged an extra levy of 2.64 paisa per litre of petrol to build up this road development fund. What CRF did is it levies a extra load on a petrol, that is 2.64 paisa per litre. And this amount has been helpful for the development of the road. Second is, from the fund collected, 20% of annual revenue is to be retained at the meeting expenses of the administration of the road fund, and the road experiment and research on the road bridge projects of special importance. Here the 20% is for the meeting expenses and administration of the road, and 80% has been utilized for the road experiments and research on the roads and bridge projects. Okay. The balance 80% fund to be allotted by the central government for various states based on the actual petrol consumption or revenue collected. The accounts of CRF are maintained by the Accountant General of Central Revenues. The controls of expenditure is exercised by roads wings of Ministry of Transport. Second one is, it is Indian Road Congress, IRC. It is a semi-official technical body formed in the year 1934. It was formed to recommend standard specification. This IRC is formed only for the recommendation of standard specification, how the road should be, what is the width of the road, length of the road, what are the standards should be followed in the roads and the development of the roads. Again, it is related to the for bridges and lakes. Okay, so what is the load carrying capacity of the bridge, how much lane should be there, and impact, everything, each and everything has been given by the IRC. It was constituted to provide a forum of regular technical pooling of experiences, ideas on all the matters affecting the planning, construction, and planning, construction, and the maintenance of the roads in India. IRC has played an important role in the formulation of the 20-year road development plans. IRC plays very important role in the development of 20 years road development plan of the India. Okay, now it has been, and based on the 20 years, what is the capacity of the vehicles transport in that road. So based on that, they are going to be provide the plans. Now it has become an active body of national importance, controlling specification, guidelines, and other special publications on various aspects of the highway engineering. Third one is Central Road Research Institute, CRRI. It was formed in the year 1950 at New Delhi. It was formed for the research in various aspects of highway engineering. It is one of the National Regulatory of Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. This body has been formed for the research purpose. So it includes the material which we are using for the construction of the road. For that it is doing the research. So the quality and making it to more economical and durable one. So this institute has doing the research. This institute is mainly engaged in applied research and offers technical advice to state government and the industry on various problem concern roads. Thank you. If you're having the doubts, you can put a questions to me. I will clarify your doubts in this video. Again, the continued part will be discussed in the next video.